Good morning, students. Good morning, parents. Welcome to Edistar International School. You are watching Class 5 Mathematics, Chapter.6 Factors and Multiples, Part.2. The last day we have learned basic concept of factors and multiples, odd number and even numbers, then how to find the prime numbers. Let us recall facts about factors and multiples. Factors and multiples, I'm going to explain about that. Factors and multiples are interlinked with each other. For example, here 3 is a factor of 12. So 3 is one of the factor of 12 and 12 is a multiple of 3. So the third tables you are getting the answer 12, isn't it? 3 4s are 12. The same thing, 3 is one of the factor of 12 also. So both having the interlinked. Okay. The number 2, second point, every factor of your number is either smaller than or equal to that number. For example, factor of 4 is given that is 1 4s are 4, 2 2s are 4 and 4 1s are 4. So here the first number 1, that factor is very smaller than, isn't it? And the last 4, that is equal to that number. The factor of 4 is equal to 4, isn't it? So the every factor of a number is either smaller than or equal to that number. Then every number is a multiple of 1 and itself. For example, 15 is a multiple of 1 and 15. 1 15s are 15, 15 ones are 15. So 1 table and 15 table. So both you are getting the 15 now. Okay. Every number is a multiple of 1 and itself. To explain the third point, the smallest factor of a number is 1 and the greatest factor is the number itself. Here one of the example is given you. Factor of 4 is equal to 1 to 4. Isn't it? Which is the smallest factor here? 1. Which is the greatest factor here? 4. So that number itself, the same number. Okay. So that is the third point. And then the smallest multiple of a number is the number itself. All the other multiples are greater than the number. For example, a multiple of 5 is given that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going on like that. The first multiples of 5, which is 5, the same number I told now. So this number itself. So next number and all is greater than the first number. 10 is greater than the 5, 15 is greater than the 5, 20 is greater than 5. So it all after the number itself, everything is greater than that number. Okay. Then fourth point, the factors of any number are finite. For example, the factor of 4, how many factors it has? Only 3 factors. Okay. Limited numbers only it having. Okay. It is having now. So the multiple of any number are infinite. For example, the multiple of 5 you see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's going on like that. That is infinite too. Okay. Then already we have learned about prime numbers. How many prime numbers are there between 1 and 100? That I'm going to recall once again. What are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. Totally how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? As 25 prime numbers are there. Okay. Then composite numbers. We have here 74 composite numbers are there. 1 is universal factor and 25 prime numbers, and remaining we have here 74 composite numbers. So which is the smallest composite number? That is 4. Which is the smallest even composite number? Right, say 4. Which is the greatest 2-digit composite number they ask means you have to tell 99 like that. Then twin primes. What do you mean by twin primes? How we can find? I'm going to explain that. The prime numbers, two prime numbers, okay, which are having the difference of 2. The two prime numbers, difference means subtract. If you subtract the two prime numbers, we'll get the answer 2 means that is prime number. For example, 3 and 5. Now you subtract the two numbers. What do you get the difference? 5 minus 3 how much? 2. 5 and 7. If you subtract the two numbers, 7 minus 5, 2. 11 and 13. If you subtract 13 minus 11 means 2. You are getting two difference all those. So 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 all those are prime numbers. Okay. If you subtract two prime numbers you are getting two difference means that is twin prime numbers. Okay. Have you understood that? The next one, co-prime numbers. Two numbers with only 1 as the common factor. Two numbers with only 1 as the common factor. For example, factors of 5 and 9. First we are going to write factor of 5. Okay. So factor of 5, that is 1 and 5. I mean 1 5s are 5. It is coming in one table as well as 5 table. So only two factors it has. So 5 is a prime number. And then factors of 9. Factors of 9 we have 1, 3, 9. I mean it is coming in one table. 1 9s are 9. Then it is coming in 3 table. 3 3s are 9. And then 9 table. 9 1s are 9. Okay. So we are having only the 3 factors. So 9 is a composite number. So which is the common factor it is here? Only 1. 1 is the same number both factors have, isn't it? 5 and 9 both numbers having only 1 is a common factor. So only one common factor, that is a co-prime number. Which numbers are the co-prime number? 5 and 9s are the co-prime number. Why? Because it has only 1 is the common factor. So common factors of 5 and 9 is equal to 1. Then prime factoration. When a number is expressed as the product of its prime factor, we call it prime factoration. There are two methods are there to find prime factoration. The first method is factor tree method and second method is short division method. Now I am going to explain one by one method how to find the prime factoration of a number. Method 1, factor tree method. Find the prime factoration of 450. Okay, this is a question we are going to find the prime factoration. 450 you have to write in the box. We are going to expose the number. Okay, we are going to expose it. The number is exposed as the product of prime factors. So you have to divide the value by only prime numbers. You should not use any other composite number. If you use the composite numbers, that is wrong. You have to use the prime number only. What are the prime numbers we studied? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay, so we have to use only these numbers alone to find the prime factoration. Okay, so first you see here, see the number 450. The last what value is there? In one's place, 0 is there. Suppose the last number 0 or 2 or 4 or 6, any even number is there means you use only 2 to divide the values. Okay, the given number is 450 is the even number. So you have to use only even prime number. Okay, then okay, now I am going to divide the values. So write a 2 outside that 450 you have to write. First 4 alone you take how many times of 2s are there? 2 times, write 2 at the top, then write 4. Then subtract the values 4 minus 4 0. Then bring down 5 down. And in 5 how many times of 2s are there? 2 times, write 2 2s are 4. 2 right at the top and 4 right at the bottom. Then subtract the two values. 5 minus 4, how much? Only 1. Then bring 0 down. Now becomes 10. Okay, 1 becomes 10. How many times of 2's are there in 10? 5 times. So write at the 5 at the top and write 10 at the bottom. Then subtract the two 10s, then 0. 10 minus 10, 0. So what you are getting? The 2, that is prime number, and what the quotient you are getting? 225. That you want to write. So write the prime number in the circle, write the quotient in the box. Now see the number, that 225, it is a composite number. The last not in one's place, what is there? 5 is there. So the last 5 or 0 is there, means you can use 5 to divide the values. Okay, so write 5 at the outside of the box and 225 write. First you take 22 alone. In 22, how many times of 5's are there? 4 times. 5 4's are 20. Write 4 and then write 20 here. Then subtract the two values. 22 minus 20, how much? 2. Then bring 5 down. How many times of 5's are there in 25? 5 times. Write 5. Then 25 at the bottom. Then subtract the values. You will get 0. So you have to write 5 is the prime number. That you write in the circle, and 45 write in the box. So the 45, it is a what number? Prime number or composite number? Composite number. So again you want to divide the values. Last in 45, last what number is there in one's place? 5. So again use 5 to divide the values. Now you tell in 45 how many times of 5's are there? As 9 times are there. So 9 5's are 45. So write 5 in the circle and then write 9 in the box, inside the square box. Now you tell 9 is a composite number or prime number? As composite number. So which number? Can you divide the number by 2? No. Only even number alone we can use to divide the value by 2. But we have here odd number. So odd number means we go with the next prime number. What number? 3. So use that number to divide the 9. Okay. So how many times of 3's are there in 9? 9 it is in 3 table, no. So 3 3's are 9. So write 3, the circle, 3 3's are. Okay. So both 3's are prime number. So I wrote inside the circle. Okay. What are the prime factors for 450? 2, 5, 5, 3, 3. But while writing that, you arrange the number in ascending order. Okay. So the prime factorizations of 450 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. So you have the 5 factors that you take and write. If you multiply the 5 prime factors, you will get 450. Okay. And next I am going to explain method 2. Short division method. Find the prime factorization of 216. Okay. 260, it is a division method. First, what do you want to do that? Write 216 right inside the box. Write 2 outside the box. This is division method, as usual division only, no? Okay, you had to separately, you had to divide the values. So what quotient you are getting, that quotient you want to write below the number. Okay, so before that, first you see 216 is given that. Last one's place, what number is there? 6, that is even number. Okay, so even number means you have to use only the 2 even number. That one alone we can use. Okay, so 2 you had to write outside the box. Now you are going to divide this 2 value. 216 divided by 2. So already I give example for you how to divide the values. So 2, how many times of 2's are there in 2 here? Only one time, write 1. 1 2's are 2, write 2. 2 minus 2, how much? 0. Then what we have remaining? 1. So bring 1 down. In 1, how many times of 2's are there? No times. 0 times. So you have to write 0, then write 0 here. Then you subtract the values. 1 minus 0, how much? 1, you write. Then what we have remaining? 6, you have to bring it down. So the 1 becomes now 16. How many times of 2's are there in 16? 8 times, right? 8. 8 2's are 16. Then write 18 here. 16 here. Then subtract the two values. 16 minus 16, how much? 0. So you get 0 remainder. If you get 0 remainder means that is correct only. If you are getting any other remainder, that is wrong. Okay. So you have to take and write the quotient below the 216. Okay. So then again you see here 8. What number it is in ones place? 8. Again it is even number. So even number means immediately you have to use only 2 to divide the value. Okay. Write 2 outside the box. Then now we are going to divide this 2 values. 2 here 108. Directly we are going to divide. This is one of the method you have to divide and take and write the answer. Otherwise you can write directly. I am going to explain. First you take only 1 in 108. Whether having any other 2 in 1? No. So what we have to do? Take only 10 alone. Okay. Next 10 you have to take with that 10. So in 10 how many times of 2's are there? 5 times. So write 5 go down. Okay. Then what we have remaining? 8. In 8 how many times of 2's are there? 4 2's are 8. Okay. So 4 times are there. No remainder. So you write directly 4. 54. Finished? Now in 54 last what number is there? 4. This is also even number means immediately use 2 alone to divide the value. Okay, now you take only 5. In 5 how many times of 2's are there? 2 times. 2 2's are 4 but we have 5. Okay, if you separate 4 from 5 means how much you have remainder? Only 1. Okay, 1. That one you had to take in front of 4. In front of 4. Okay. So the 1 you write before 4 means. So the 4 becomes 14. That one carry. That one remainder. It moves to the next number before. So the 4 becomes 14. In 14 how many times of 2's are there? 7 times. 7 2's are 14. So write 7 here. Okay. Now you get 27. Now you see here 27, 7. It is what number? Odd number or even number? Odd number. Odd number means you have to move to the next prime number. So we can't divide that value by 2. Even number means you have to use only 2. Suppose that is odd number means you have to move to the next prime number. What is that? 3. Okay. So I am going to divide the value by 3. How many times of 3's are there in 27? Already the 27, the product is given in the third table, isn't it? How many times of 3's are there? As 9 times are there. 9 3's are 27. So write 9 down. Then what number it is? 9. 9 is a what number? Odd number or even number? As odd number. So again the 9 is coming in which table? 3 table. 3 is a prime number. So use the 3 prime number. So write 3 in front of the 9. Then divide. How many times of 3's are there? 3 times right at the bottom. Then the same prime number. Use the same prime number to divide the value. Write 3 again. So how many times of 3's are there in 3? Only one time. Write on that. Okay. So this is the factors you are getting. 216. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So you want to divide the values up to you are getting number 1 at the bottom. Okay. The prime factorization of 216 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Let us start to write the math classwork. Take your math classwork note. Pencil, pen, ruler, black stick. Draw the margin, side margin and top margin, write date, everything write correctly. Then write chapter number 6, factors and multiples. Factors. A factor of a number is a number which completely divides the given number without leaving a remainder. Example, factor of 8. 8 divided by 1 equal to 8. 8 divided by 2 equal to 4. 8 divided by 4 equal to 2. 8 divided by 8 equal to 2. The factor of 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. Multiple. A multiple of a number is a number obtained by multiplying the given number by counting numbers. Example, multiple of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24. So multiple of 8 is 8, 16, 24, etc. Odd numbers. All numbers which are not multiple of 2 are called odd numbers. Example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. Even numbers. All numbers which are multiple of 2 are called even numbers. Example, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Prime numbers. A number which is having only two factors, one and the number itself. Example, factors of 2, 1, 2. Factors of 11, 1, 11. Then prime numbers, write between 1 to 100. Already I explained. So copy the prime numbers. Then composite numbers. A number which is having more than two factors. Factor of 4 equal to 1, 2, 4. Then twin prime numbers. Prime numbers which are having the difference of 2. Example, 3, 5, 5 and 7, 11 and 13. Then co-prime numbers. Two numbers with only 1 as a common factor. Example, factors of 9 and 5. Factors of 5 equal to 1 and 5. Factors of 9 equal to 1, 3, 9. The common factors of 5 and 9 is equal to 1. You have to write all those things correctly without mistakes. We have to meet in the next class. Thank you, children. Thank you, parents.